Hello. Hi. It's been 2 weeks. Week 2, no podcast.
Yeah.
We did a thing.
Sorry about that. Oh yeah, look at that.
I did a thing. I did it last night, and then I put up a Descendants record cover.
Show them the Deftones pillow.
Oh, I threw the Deftones pillow.
No.
Yeah, I got a Deftones pillowcase. Everyone's making fun of me for it.
It's really bad.
It's funny. And it's kind of cool.
See, the thing is, if it was like, do I have a black line on my face? On my forehead?
Right here?
Yeah.
I think you just have a little mole that you covered. It doesn't look, it's not like very prominent. But in the mirror, it does look a lot more like black.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I was gonna say something. Oh, I was gonna say that the pillow would be a lot more like irony funny if it wasn't like a band that people think are like cool.
Well, I think Deftones are cool.
Yeah.
I like their music.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Deftones is so good.
Yeah, but why don't you like the pillowcase?
Well, I'm indifferent to it, but I will make fun of it when I have the chance.
My boyfriend makes fun of it too. So, yeah.
Well, guys, I think we have quite a few things to address.
Quite a few elephants in the room.
If you play Contexto, I think is what it's called. Mm-hmm. Elephant was the answer today.
Mm-hmm.
So, I must apologize. It is my fault that we are several weeks without a pod. I went on a little vacation. I went to Mexico.
She did. She eared de vacaciones.
True. And
Vamos a la playa.
And I did go to the La Playa. And I was gone for a week and a half. And that week and a half, it just
felt so long for me.
I mean, being gone for 1 week, you miss one episode. And then being gone for half a week, I miss another episode because we record on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So
and you got back like Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday at 1:30 in the morning.
And we weren't about to record, first of all, like the moment she gets back. And second of all, we weren't about to record
the day
literally
before.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
And get it to Chewy and expect him to be out by Friday.
We just gave him 2 weeks summer vacation.
Yeah.
But yes, I was in Mexico and I was sick like the whole time, and not because of the water, not because it's straight. Anyways, sorry. Not because of the water. No, not because of the food. No. No, it was just my body being stupid. So I really wasn't able to do anything. I was in bed most of the time, and the time in the air was horrendous. I had to take 2 flights there and back, and being sick and going on a plane, it's not cool. It's not fun.
Wouldn't be the first time you did it. Super spreader.
I kept my KN95 the whole time, girl.
True, actually. We know a couple other super spreaders.
We do.
Anyways.
But yeah, like one of the flights, I like had the like little barf bag. Like this, and my mom was fanning me because it was like kind of hot in the plane. So she was fanning me the whole hour and a half flight, and I was just like, because it's weird, like knowing that I have something to expel in makes me feel a little bit better. Because it takes away that anxiety, like, oh, what if? It's like, well, no, there isn't a what if. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
But I've been having a lot of these like episodes where I don't know what's going on, and it's just like I'm nauseous and I'm about to throw up, and then I like pass out, kinda. I don't know if I'm falling asleep or passing out. So, definitely going to the doctor for that. But I don't really know. The doctor's being stupid. Long story short, I'm not doing too hot right now, but I'm here.
All this to say, we missed 2 weeks.
Yes.
So
Sorry,
guys.
Owie.
But I bet absence made the heart grow fonder.
True.
Because we hadn't been hearing from Paul in a long time.
I know.
And the moment we miss an episode or two, look who comes crawling back. Hey, girl.
Paul.
Hey, Paul. Diablo Pablo. I saw on your Instagram you got new bed sheets that are the American flag. I don't know if I can condone that or not.
Yeah.
I cannot tell a lie.
Paul, I have to be honest. I'm not fucking with the crosses and flag and the American flags you got all over your room.
I'm messing with the crosses. I love a good Catholic sleigh. But the American flag.
It's like a whole wall.
That was my seagull. Eagle. American bald eagle.
I don't know. He has like a whole
wall
of crosses.
Are you trying to give
fuck with
Christian mother?
Yeah, that's what it's giving. That's why
I'm a good Christian woman, I'll tell you that much.
I let him put it in the butt so I don't lose my virginity.
Yeah, as long as it's in the tush, you're free from God's eyes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we are Jan.
And we are Deb.
And we don't exist.
Yes, and
Together.
We are here.
And we are queer.
Happy Pride Month, and we are
Happy Pride Month, and we're totally clear. We're totally clear, yes.
Because
Slay queen.
we don't exist.
Happy Pride Month.
If you're gay, they, or
slay.
Yeah, whether you're gay, they, or a slay, we're
Pride
here
Month.
for you. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. All my queer folk, y'all are cool. This is our month, so let's say fuck
This is
you
our
to
time.
Starbucks and did you hear about Starbucks?
No,
they're
what happened?
banning all
Gays?
no
They
gays.
would.
No, they're banning any like Pride Month shit going in it. Like no Starbucks stores can have Pride Month shit.
Right.
Yeah. In the middle of Pride Month,
But
like, girl, be for real.
do you think maybe it's because they're like, we have Pride year round?
No.
No, you think it's just because they're stupid?
Yeah.
But like, the gays, all of the
gays love Starbucks.
Yeah. So make it make sense, girl.
They love their Ariana Grande cloud drink or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Ariana Grande cloud drink?
Yeah, it was from a couple years ago.
Don't y'all get the vanilla bean frappuccino?
Don't y'all get a plain black tea so you don't gotta rinse out the butt afterwards?
What?
What?
What are you saying what to me?
Huh?
How do you...
What are you talking about?
Actually, I have no idea what the... I literally don't have any idea what to talk about right now, actually. Funny thing that happened yesterday, I was with my sister, and she, out of nowhere, was like, do you think spiders have penises?
Oh.
And then I said, actually, I don't know if spiders have penises, but do you think the lady spiders have little vaginas?
Little vaginas.
And so...
That's a good question.
They have like...
Have you seen a duck's wiener?
It's like
Spirally,
corkscrew. Spiders don't have penises, but they do have these two little nubs that they use to spray semen. So...
That's a little foul.
If you're a spider, say, yeah! Yeah! You just hear like a million little, yeah!
I got my spider ween on for the night.
I got my spider poon on lock.
I keep that shit on me.
On wet. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of cockroaches lately.
I haven't. And I would like to keep it that way.
I have seen so many cockroaches in this godforsaken house. And yeah, it's been bad.
That means they're gonna come to my house soon.
And it's not just, like, I've seen a couple in my room.
Really? Yeah. Recently?
Yeah, I have a picture. I'll show you.
Oh my
It's on my wall. It was right by my light switch. And then when I killed it, it started dripping down the wall. Yeah. You gotta put a cough drop in for that one.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Oh.
These are Mexican cough drops.
Cough drops from Mexico. Mexico.
Cockroach.
Oh yeah. Once the other day, it was like really late at night, and okay.
How is that
Right,
always happening?
It was really late. I didn't want to deal with anything,
Fair.
and so I was going pee, and then I see a roach on the floor, and I'm like, I can't do this right now. So I covered it.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I covered it, but I guess I killed it in the process of covering it. I didn't know it was dead, but I used like a hair mask, and they had like the concave like dome bottoms, you know.
Yeah.
And I put it over it, but I guess I took the head off. So my mom the next morning was like, "You left a little gift in the bathroom," and I was like, "I did." She was like, "It was dead," and I said, "Oh, it was dead the whole time?" She said, "Yeah, you took the head off," and I said, "Oh, right."
That's hilarious.
Cockroaches scare me.
Me too.
But I don't want to tell them that they're right because they were actually correct. I went camping a couple weekends ago, and I didn't want to go because I was like, sorry mom, cover your ears. I fucking hate bugs.
Yeah.
They make me so anxious and they hurt my stomach. It used to hurt my stomach to even think about like touching a bug. And I hate touching bugs. But when I went camping, I ended up going, obviously. And I was surrounded by bugs. And I did fine. And I think exposure therapy kind of helped because now when I see a cockroach, I don't cry.
Yeah.
I just kind of like deal with it. June bugs still scare me. I will
hate
say
June
that.
bugs.
Why do they just like fly at you
Yeah.
like that? Like get out of the way.
Yeah, they're completely pointless.
I think they're blind, right?
I think so.
They're blind and they
I
just
think most beetles are blind.
die.
Yeah.
Kill yourself, beetles. Kill John Lennon. No, like honestly, why do they exist? I know they have like some reason why they're
But like not really.
alive.
Like they're really pointless.
There could be just like one beetle.
Yeah.
And then I think we'd be fine.
Yeah, June bugs suck.
Maybe like one winter beetle, one summer beetle, one fall beetle, and one spring beetle.
Yeah.
And they all have their own cute little quirks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Roaches are really the worst things ever.
Like beetles in general.
Yeah.
Get out of my face. What are
Yeah.
you doing here? Who
Yeah.
invited you to the party? No one. You didn't get an invitation in the mail.
When I covered up a roach, because it was like the same thing. It was like a night, and I was like,
You don't want to deal with that.
Not gonna deal with this
No.
right now. And
It's for me tomorrow.
yeah, and I covered it with a towel.
With a towel?
Yeah, I had nothing else to do with it. Oh my god! So I covered it with a towel.
Towels are so unreliable.
I know. And then I blocked the bathroom door. I put towels all around on each side of the door.
The beetle gets out and he's just pacing back and forth. Oh my god, where do I go?
And then the next morning, sure enough, it was right where I left it.
Under the towel?
Yeah.
Object permanence. That beetle had object permanence.
Because I put like I laid a towel over it and then I put towels on top. So it kind of had a little bit of weight, just like But
so the whole night he's probably like, trying to get out. He couldn't breathe. It's like when someone heavier than you lays on you and you're like,
yeah.
get off.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
then I
God.
killed it the next morning. But
I like tortured it all night. Though.
My brothers used to the other night I was hanging out with my brother outside and I saw a June bug and I stepped on it. And he's like, "Why would you do that? Why would you kill it? It wasn't doing anything." I was like, "I hate them." And he's like, "But you could have just left it alone." And I was like, Dude,
No.
you literally used to feed June bugs to our dogs, and they wouldn't always eat it.
You just play with it.
Yeah.
My dog loves playing with dead June bugs.
Like, you're just torturing
Summer is her
it.
month.
At least I put this guy out of its misery.
But that cockroach, you did not have any mercy.
No, I have no mercy for a cockroach.
Honestly, yeah.
I ain't got no mercy for a cock.
Roach. The other day, another cockroach story. I was cleaning my room because it was a mess. When I tell you it was a mess, it was like hoarders. No, it wasn't that bad. But it was like bad. I had a lot of clothes on the floor. And that's when the cockroaches were starting to show up in the house. And I was like, oh my God, they're coming from my nasty, dirty, icky, gross room. They weren't. Because I made sure. But there was one roach. I had all these towels because I like hoard towels.
She does. It's
I don't know
crazy.
how it happens.
I've never seen someone use so many towels in my life.
Every time I take a shower, I use a different towel.
Yeah.
I do not use the same towel. And so they just accumulate. And I let it get so bad that, like, sometimes it's as tall as my bed.
Yeah. And,
like, sorry about it, girl. But I left, like, this big pile of towels outside of my door. And there was a roach in the pile. And so I knew it. I knew there was a roach in there. First, in my head, I was like, there's something in there. Because the night before, I had seen it in my room. And then I lost it. I tried to kill it, and it went under my bed. And I was like, oh, I'm going to eat a cockroach in the night. But I was shaking every single towel in the pile. And I flung it out. And it hit the mirror and it fell on the floor. And then I killed it.
That is so...
It was like running really fast though, like away from me.
That is so vile.
The ding of it hitting like the mirror, crazy. I also hate how cockroaches just like crunch.
Yeah, and I hate also the liquid that they secrete when you crunch them. Like, why is there pudding coming out?
Yeah, why is it dripping from my wall, by the way? Not interested in that. Thank you very much. No. Sorry for all this roach talk.
Yeah. There's like, I feel like there's so much to update you guys on.
Yeah. Not only cockroaches.
Yes, definitely not only cockroaches. While I was in Mexico, tickets for Camp Flog Gnaw went on sale.
I cannot believe I like just missed it. I was camping when the tickets went out.
And I got a ticket.
Yeah.
And then they announced that all the tickets are sold out.
I didn't get a ticket yet.
And my boyfriend didn't get a ticket yet. So guess what? I'm going by my damn self.
Well, someone you know that I know as well is going.
Really?
Yeah, someone who likes your stories all the time. Does your nails from time to time.
Oh. See, I tried like
announcing it.
Yeah, and like asking them, but they never said anything. I'm like, damn, shit, okay, I guess I'm going by myself for real.
I would ask again and be like, hey, I have no one to go with.
Yeah.
We're going together.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what you have to just invite yourself to things.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm kind of frustrated that I'm going to be the only person like close, like, no, nobody close to me is going. And
I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, this is gonna be my second Flog Gnaw, and this year, oh, my outfits, girl.
Your outfits, the first year were pretty good too.
My outfits, yeah, for the first year, they were very, very well put together.
They were very telling of the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell, like, oh, this is like 2017, 2018.
Yeah. And so, this year it's gonna be very me. And I'm so excited. I'm going to cut up a golf shirt and just put that shit on. Put it over a black dress with some riptides, with some demonias. Yup, girl.
I'm still trying to figure my style out.
That's fair. My thing is I don't commit to one style fully.
I liked like a punk style for a long time. I love that style still. Just feel like it doesn't suit my face or my being. But at the same time, I like that music.
Yeah. You don't read as very punky.
I don't.
Your personality is just very not that.
Yeah. I'm just goofy.
You're
I'm just a funny girl.
you're a like long skirt, flower, light colors
That doesn't
era.
feel like me either.
I know, but that feels like so much like you, like to me. Like it's just like, yeah, that's the.
Deb.
If I see something with like cute little flowers on it, I'm like that.
Oh, quit it.
I see something in like a light color, and I'm like that.
A nice pink. Deb.
Yeah, a nice green, a nice sage green. The
Damn.
a nice like pale blue.
Deb. I do have a shirt that's pale blue.
Jim.
Jim. You wouldn't know.
No,
About
inside
Jim.
jokes.
What the hell do you know about Jim?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I
You were saying about Flogna.
yeah, I just like wanted to say that I'm going, and if there's anybody that's watching this,
If
that
you're
has
not
a
creepy.
ticket, yeah, if there's anybody that's watching or listening to this that has a ticket, please let me know, and we can go together, and we can look so slay together, and we can become best friends, or
And maybe you could meet us both and be a guest on the podcast.
yeah, and maybe I'll
Oh my
give
god, a
you,
sweepstakes.
maybe I'll give you a little kiss on the forehead.
Cute.
Um,
And you'll have a Jan stamp.
yeah.
Jam
Uh,
stamp.
James Stamp. I you remember Danimals? Like
The sweepstakes? Who?
The Zach and Cody
Who
ones?
the hell won those? I'd like to
No
see it.
one. I'm pretty sure
We just
one
gave them
won.
money?
Yeah.
Was it for money? We had to pay money to.
I don't know. You just have to buy a Danimal, and I think like maybe like I don't know, like redeem a code, or if you got a special something,
Right.
then Zach and Cody would fly you out, and you get to hang out with them.
I just want to know who won. Also, that Miranda Cosgrove room makeover, or like the iCarly room makeover, I wanted that so bad. That giant gummy bear. Her room is everything and more to me, and it was and it still is.
I used to love the little ice cream sandwich like little ottoman thing. Oh my god.
Yup. Everything about her room is just everything I want my future home to be. Just like super eccentric, like weird decor, but like cool.
But with Hannah Montana's closet.
Oh God, I wish. Once my sister moves out of the room next to me,
Break down the wall.
or just keep it like this, it's a closet.
Yeah.
Or put a door over
Put a door in there in the closet.
Uh-huh. And this room is my closet, and her room, because it's a bigger room. Or no, maybe her room is my closet because it's a bigger room.
It would be such a bad idea on like your parents' part to do something like that.
Oh, don't say that.
That would decrease the value of the property so
To put a
much.
door?
Well, I mean, because then are you gonna keep this door too?
Well, okay, so then I'll have no door. It'll just be that door, my normal one door. Or I put an entrance through my window so I can go out the window in the next
You
room.
have a little hamster tube
Mm-hmm.
that you can crawl through, and
Yep.
like at an indoor playground or whatever.
Yup.
Go, whoop. And then
Mhm.
when you're ready, you come back through there.
Yup. And like a nice skirt.
Yeah.
I get it snagged on the tube. God. But I digress.
We were just looking at pictures from when we went to Italy together last year, which it's literally been a year.
Shut the hell up, bitch. It is not.
And it's so funny
I
because
want to go.
you guys don't know, like, you don't know us. And that's like something like my brain can't really comprehend. Like, all you know of us is like what we put out,
I don't like that.
and you don't know us.
You don't know me.
So when we're talking about things, you know, you don't actually know, like our feelings about things or what's going on in our lives.
You don't know like the sub context of the
Yeah.
things that we're saying.
Yeah. But so I can only imagine how interesting it would be from your guys' perspective of Deb to see what she looked like in almost every single picture
I
from
look
Italy.
pissed off.
She's just like she looks like the most angry, bitter person.
Like every picture, I'm like this.
Yeah, literally. Every time she would turn around in a video or a picture, she's literally like,
Brows are furrowed. And I just, it's just stank eye the whole time.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah.
We were walking so much. I was hungry half the time.
Yeah.
I was upset.
Because that's the thing. It's not like that's just her natural face. No, she was just in a bad mood the entire
Because
time.
I was just like tired. I was like, guys, shut up. Can we go back to the room? But I loved it. I want to go again. I do. I didn't want to go in the first place because I don't even know why. I think I just started dating Adam.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be gone for so long.
Yeah.
The relationship is still so fresh. What if he realizes he doesn't like me when I'm gone? But it's fine. It was fine.
It was fine.
And I want to go again.
Yeah.
So
Me too.
we should have like a Deb Jan trip.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Just us two. You would have to like probably spearhead the whole thing. I don't know a single thing about Italy.
Yeah.
You've been to so many times, actually.
Yeah.
She's like a tour guide.
A little bit. Yeah. I know my way around.
I would want to go to your town
Oh my god.
because they have seafood.
You would love it.
Seafood galore.
You don't even understand. Like, you would love it.
I love
I mean, like,
seafood
you'd
so
probably
much.
get a little bit bored because, like, there's nothing, like, to do. But,
No,
like,
girl,
eating. It's so good.
Seafood.
A lot of seafood.
And even if there's nothing to do, that's better.
Yeah.
All the walking,
Yeah, that's true.
we could just sit on the beach.
Yeah.
I would like to sit on a pebble beach.
We could go to the main city and go to a discotheque.
I wanted to go to a discotheque so bad.
Discotheque.
I wanted to do that in Italy and when I went to Mexico.
No.
But no one wanted to go with me.
Yeah. When I was in Mexico, I wanted to be drinking margs, you know,
Morgs.
getting tan.
No, girl.
No. When I was on the plane ride back, I was actually able to watch things because, like, all the other planes, I was, like, kind of just, like, trying to calm my anxiety because my anxiety's been really bad recently, so it makes all my, like, slight phobias, like, super intense. I feel like Sarah Paulson in the season of American Horror Story Cult, and like all her phobias just like start making her life crumble. That's exactly how I feel right now. Like, literally every phobia is just like the dial is up to 10. So, like, my fear of death is like very crippling, which is why the plane rides were so bad, because I was like, every time I get on a plane, I accept the fact that I might die.
Yeah. I've been getting like that with roller coasters. And it's scary because I love roller coasters.
Yeah. And so every plane ride, I would kind of try and just like ease my anxiety, you know, listen to some RuPaul, and, you know, just like shut up. But on the way back home, I was actually able to watch movies. So I watched Joker for the first time in a very long time.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Yes, sir.
So good.
Very good.
You get what you fucking deserve.
And then, of course, I had to follow it up with The Batman. And The Batman. You know, Robert Pattinson. King. I think it's my favorite Batman. I don't know. Dark Knight was also very good.
I never seen that one.
Dark Knight is so good.
That's
dude.
like the only Batman movie I've seen. The most recent one.
The Dark Knight. Is
Michael Keaton?
No.
What's
his face?
Christian Bale? I love him.
It's very worth it. And like, I don't really like superhero movies like that, but it was so, oh my god, Dark Knight is so good. But I was watching The Batman, and I know it got a lot of hype, but I just feel like people don't appreciate it the way that, like, say I do. You know?
Do
like,
other people have the Riddler
Polaroids
Polaroids on their wall?
selfies?
I don't know if you could see them.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But the ones that are on his cabinet when they find his apartment and they walk in.
Just the selfies.
The one
good.
with and without the mask.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this scene, I don't know if anyone can recall it, but it's the scene where
He's been face down A up this whole time.
freaky ass Build-A-Bear.
Oh.
Um
Whore.
it's the scene where the Batman just got another little clue from the Riddler.
Riddler.
Riddler. And,
Oh, you Riddler.
and it's the El Rada Alada. And they're like, a penguin has wings. So then they get penguin. And it's after that
Wings.
super epic car chase scene that ends
Flames.
with the huge explosion with the Batman walking out. It's so funny. The huge explosion happens. He's like, the penguin starts like laughing. He's like, yeah, you psycho. And then he starts walking, and it's that like epic doon doon music, and he's like, and then it cuts to the scene that I love, where he and
The
the detective
moment.
are grilling the penguin. Oh, grilled penguin sounds very sad.
I love Happy Feet.
I
I have a
love
story about
Surf's
that.
Up.
I have a story about Happy Feet next, actually.
I loved Happy Feet when I was younger, but they're grilling penguin, and the cop goes like, look what he did to my partner, and he shows him a picture, and he's like, oh, what are you doing, get that out of my face. And then they're going back and forth. He's like, are you El Rada Alada? Am I El Rata? Am I the only one who knows the difference between El and La? And that's like, I just want that to be my catchphrase. Put that on my gravestone when I die.
Oh my god, one of us has L tattooed on them and the other one has La.
Nice. Am I the only one that knows the difference between El and La?
Yup.
That's so good. Oh my god. Don't play with me.
I do
People
want
are going to be like, why do you have an LA tattoo?
Oh.
La.
It would be like L lowercase
Lowercase
a. We cannot do uppercase.
Yeah.
That was a good scene. I remember watching that in theaters with you, and you were like, "Oh,
Dude, I was dying. And nobody else was laughing in the theater. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like it's an underrated scene, because, like, I'm just, every single time I watch it, I've seen that movie like 5 times now. Every single time I'm dying, because it's like so us.
yeah."
It's like, oh, what are you doing? Get that out of my face. And I'm like, that's so me. And it's just so good.
And like, I would be the one probably asking you, "Are you El Rada Alada?" And you'd be like, "El
Yeah.
Rada."
It's some shit we would do. And like, so even like, I told my mom to watch it. I put my headphones on her and I was like, watch. And then she like chuckled, you know, she smiled, and I was like, nobody gets it.
You don't get it, Mom. Give me the headphones. You snatch them off her head.
My mom. So, you know, you guys know the story about my mom getting my headphones for Christmas for,
Nope.
yeah. Well,
She lost them.
while we were in Mexico, she was sitting on a hammock by
Did
the
they
pool,
fall? Did they fall in the pool?
and they fell in the pool.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to root for it, but
That's what that's
you
called.
get what you.
It's called karma. So now let's just hope that nothing happens to mine for being like, haha, when it happened.
We'll see. Speaking of Happy Feet,
Oh yeah. Happy feet.
when I was younger, I don't know if I told this before. When I was younger and my sister would have to go to the doctors to get shots, Happy Feet was like one of my favorite movies growing up. And in the first Happy Feet movie, the song "Don't Have to Be Rich to Be My Girl," that's in the movie, and he like sings it to like the other penguin. But I would have to sing that to my sister while holding her hand when she would get
Nice.
shots. And I just think that's a little fun fact.
A little,
Tidbit.
yeah. I was gonna say try and put your name in it, but
Debit.
little debit, debit or credit.
Debit.
Nice.
Credit. I need to get my credit score up.
Still paying it off.
Oh. I love and hate having a credit card,
Fair.
and I can't elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to control yourself.
Yeah.
But also good because you're making good credit.
Yeah. I'm just really scared to use it.
Yeah.
At all. Because I'm like, what if I can't pay it off?
Yeah, because, like, that's the thing. Like, it's so, like...
predatory.
It's so serious. You know?
It is
and
so serious.
Credit
and I feel like
everything.
no one's taking it seriously. Is the thing. Because tell me why my mom's just like, put it on the credit card, put it on the credit card. You want it on the credit card? I would die before I put a $300 charge on my credit card. But I have. It's for my college classes. I pay for them with my credit card, and then I pay with them. Pay them.
Mm-hmm.
I put it back. I have good credit.
Good.
Yes.
I don't.
Well, you'll work on it. We're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question for you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
What does your ideal summer day look like? Like perfect day from start to finish. Because I was watching a podcast this morning, actually, on the way to work. Not watching, listening on the way to work. And it was Brittany Broski's new podcast. And she was just talking about her perfect summer day. And I was like, oh my God, that is good stuff. So I thought that we could talk about our perfect summer days. If you want to.
Yeah. It's difficult for me to answer because I feel like I have like two. And one is like waking up
Drank.
at like a decent time, you know, like still sleeping at like 9 o'clock. You wake up and it's like warm. And like the air in the house isn't very crisp. You know what I mean? Like it's a little warm. And you see like through the curtains just like orange, you know, and just like light. And then you get up and the sun just has that like
Summer glow.
yeah. And you know, you're in the kitchen and you eat breakfast, whatever. And you put on a bathing suit, put on an outfit over the bathing suit, go to wherever the nearest pool is, take a dunk.
Take a big fat juicy dump.
Take a dunk. And like alternate with tanning or tan in the pool, you know, on a floaty or whatever. You know, so swim out, swim out, swim out. Or, you know, like I said, on a floaty with a little otter pop. Eat a nice sandwich with chips in it. And get in a very crisp home. Like a very air-conditioned home.
Yup.
And take a nap. Take a fat fucking nap. And then wake up and it's barbecue time. And you're having burgers and ribs and shit. And you're having a bonfire. And you're having s'mores. And ice cream. And then you go to bed fatigued but feeling so just like
That's good. That is good stuff.
yeah.
My take on a summer day, perfect summer day, is a little different. Mine is like a beach day. I love the beach.
That's the other one that I had that I didn't know what to go with.
Wake up. It's like early as hell.
5 a.m.
Yeah. It's so early. You couldn't sleep the night before because maybe you were excited. Maybe you just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Go to the 99-cent store. Pick up.
Load up
On ice, water, hot Cheeto fries. That hot Cheeto fries are crucial to a perfect summer day in my book. You get your hot Cheeto fries. You can get any sort of little snacks.
Little special drink.
Little cups to put them in. 99-cent store has everything that you need for a beach day. We should go and get stuff for a beach day. And there's this cute little like beach area that I went to with Adam and his friends, and I really liked it. It was like you're in this cave kind of, and like the tide never really gets to you, but you can just go down to the water whenever you want to, and it's like close enough. That's where I got stung by a bee on my foot. So that wasn't fun. But we'd go to that beach, or really just like any beach. But if you're going to a beach that doesn't have a lot of coverage, you have to bring an Easy Up.
Yes.
Because I'm sick of the umbrellas, because those don't do anything. Easy Ups are where it's at. Yep. Because you have a choice of whether or not you want to be under it or out of it. And we go to the beach, and like, even though we have a lot of stuff, we don't have to carry that much, because I hate carrying stuff on the sand. After the terrible experience that we had carrying stuff like
a mile,
literally
a mile,
and it was just us two, like fools. I never want to do that again.
Full. I brought so much food.
I would probably get like a roller,
for sure,
thing, and I would bring that. I would have all my little snacks in there. Maybe like, I used to love like tuna sandwiches or like chicken salad sandwiches at the beach, but now they just kind of make me feel gross to eat them at the beach for some reason. So maybe like a nice cucumber sandwich.
Delicious.
Yeah. I like cucumber sandwich. Maybe hot Cheeto fries in between it. We go in the water for a little bit, but like, it doesn't get my hair wet. And if it does, my hair looks beautiful after. I feel good about my body and the bathing suit I'm wearing. And we spend almost all day there. But then we go back home. And in this ideal scenario, we're in a hotel on the beach. And so we get back to the hotel. We take a nap. The hotel, like you said, crisp. So crisp. Hotel rooms are so crisp.
That's the best. Those are the best, because you can run that thing on the lowest temp and not feel bad about the power bill.
That's not on us. That's on the hotel. Yep. You should not give me
the
unsupervised access to a thermostat.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to run your bill up. But, so you go to a crisp room, and you could shower or not. Yeah. I mean, take a nap or shower then nap. But after that nap or after that shower, if you're going to flip them or whatever, you get all pretty.
Yeah.
You do your hair, you get a nice dress on, and you go have a nice dinner on some restaurant that you could see the ocean at. And then you go back to your hotel and you sleep.
Sounds like a day in Italy.
But for me, really, I'm thinking like Carlsbad. For like the hotel and the restaurant aspect. But for the beach, I'm thinking like here. I haven't really experienced that in Italy. No, I literally did actually. No, we didn't go to the beach. Well, we did. We literally did. But we didn't have like that much, like similar of a day. But yeah, that would be my perfect day. I would love to tan, but every time I tan, I just cancer.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm just really scared of that. But I would love to be a tan, beautiful bronze goddess. Yeah. I want a fake tan so bad.
I want to look like a Latina.
I want to be a full-bodied Latina so bad.
Yeah, me too.
That is my dream. I told Adam that, and he was like, why? And I was like, you don't think I am a full-bodied Latina? Wow. No, I see where you and your emotions and feelings about me.
I see where you stand.
Yeah, I see where you stand.
Foul.
Yeah. Who was rooting for us?
No one.
No one.
Except us.
Yeah.
We're rooting for each other.
Us. Okay. I went in for a kiss. No.
All right. I'll play hard to get.
Thank you. Thank you. Um,
I was gonna talk about something that I've been experiencing lately. Because of the time of year that it is, speaking of our summer days and whatnot, it really sucks having graduated in 2020.
yeah. Yeah. And I hate the fact that, like, there's, like, memes about it now of, like,
Yeah.
2020 grads being
Yeah.
bitter that they didn't get a graduation and making it everyone's problem during grad season.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it everyone's problem.
Yeah. And my mom was like, you just have to remember it wasn't just you. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make it better. Because a bunch of other people experienced it too. So we all know how each other feels.
And I feel like anyone who graduated during our time that doesn't feel like that is lying a little bit.
Yeah. Because it sucks. Going through 12 years of schooling, 13 years of schooling.
To get no real recognition.
Yeah, no celebration. And not to mention, it doesn't stop at us not having an actual graduation. It also extends to the fact that we didn't have graduation parties either.
There were no friends that were able to be invited to these things.
There was no other family. It was you and your immediate family going home and having dinner. Because you couldn't go out and you couldn't have people over. And you just had to deal with it. So you could order something.
And suck it up.
Yeah.
And, like, seeing all the grads with, like, their money lays and, like, all of the, like, money that they're getting for simply graduating.
Yeah. Because I didn't get any money for graduating.
No.
And that's something that
I just
people
got, like,
usually do get.
Mm-hmm. Because you have these parties.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what the hell do I get them? And it's like, oh, they're graduating. Just give them money. Yeah. We didn't get to get any money.
I mean, I am going to be honest. Like, I was very, very lucky that my parents, so at my school, you didn't get graduation at the same time as you finished school. You could finish school any day of the year, and then graduation was a set date. Mm-hmm. So when I finished school, my parents got me a Switch. And then for graduation, my parents got me AirPods. So I was very lucky that I got very nice gifts from my parents.
Yeah.
But the point of the matter is not the gifts. It is simply the experience that we were robbed of. Yeah, and the money.
Yeah.
And, like,
I want to have attention on me as I am walking across a stage and receiving like a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
I want to experience the euphoria of turning my grad cap string to one side and throwing it up in the air.
Yep.
I want to take cute graduation pictures with all of my friends.
Yep.
With our caps and gowns on.
Yep.
Our graduation photos was just like, she put on a gown and a cap, I put on a gown and a cap, and we went to a local university to take pictures.
Yeah. It's funny. So at my graduation, it was a drive-through graduation, and I was the first person to walk the stage.
What?
Yeah. And so my parents' car was at the front, right in front of the stage. I got out and I walked in this little gazebo where my senior portrait was being taken. And
that's where you took the senior portrait?
Yeah. And so with my cap and gown on and everything, took the picture, walked out, walked onto the stage. They said my name, got my fucking diploma. Degree.
Damn.
And stood up there, took a couple pictures with my family, and left. And then that night I realized I wasn't even with my family. I came here and you weren't here. You were like with a boyfriend at the time. And I was like, not even Deb's here for my graduation. And then
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah. And then when I celebrated with my family, it was my brother trying to convince them, like, hey, we should do something nicer. And then we just got Blaze Pizza for dinner.
I remember, though, there was a picture that I took of you in, like, a cap and gown with some balloons.
Yeah.
Saying, like, congrats, grad. That was
we,
a different
we
day?
met up after. You met with us at In-N-Out.
No, but it was in front of the house.
Oh, that was different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was different. That's when you got your cap and gown. I graduated like 6 months later. Yeah. I graduated in December.
All my graduation was we were like we were told to come to this, like, to my school, to the field at a certain time, and we did it in, like, increments of like 30 minutes or so or whatever. And it went by last name, so I had, like, the last slot, and what they did was there was a video camera in front of us. We walked, I think it was in front of the camera, or no, we walked, like, we were far from the camera, and we walked across, met up with each other. It was like me and this other guy, because we had, like, similar Z last names. We met up in the middle, and we walked down together with, like, diplomas or whatever in our cap and gown, and then we left the frame of the video, and then they put that on YouTube, and we got to watch that, and that was graduation.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, okay, YouTube. And, like, I don't even know if it's still up.
Yeah.
I think it was, like, a private thing. So, like, I can't even look back at it and be like, oh, my God, there I am graduating.
Yeah.
No.
And, like, everybody else gets a story like, oh, like her sister, like, oh, she walked her graduation barefoot, like, ah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, I walked my graduation in my Doc Martens. Yeah. Like, it was, yeah. It's just weird. I want to be over it so desperately. I want it to not affect me at all. But it sucks.
Yeah.
It really, really sucks. And it's like, it wasn't only graduation. It was senior prom, which I'd never been to a prom before. It was not only senior prom, it was also grad night.
It was my trip to New York that we were going to go on for, like, choir. Yeah. We were going to perform in Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
Like, a week before COVID happened.
Yeah.
And, like...
And then it wasn't just that. And then it was also my 18th birthday. Well, I mean, our 18th birthday. We turned 18 the same year. Our 18th birthday. And it wasn't just that. It was like it was just nonstop, and it was just
so many, like, milestones.
Yeah.
That were just kind of, like, overshadowed.
We were robbed of.
And, like, I hate being bitter, but at the same time, it's kind of fair to be a little bitter, even though it's been so long. Sure. And I feel like it's very much like I have no right to feel this way, but we do. We have a right to feel this way. I just hope one day I can kind of learn to, like, grin and bear it instead of being like,
yeah.
Because, like, I'm seeing graduation photos now, and I'm like, okay, delete it. I don't want to see this. I
just want to be at the point where I'm, like, over it. I'm like, I accept that happened, and that sucks, but life goes on, you know? And I'm, like, almost at that point, but not there entirely, you know? It's just, you can't help but think about it, and then it's like, you think about the whole year, and you're like, damn, that fucking sucked.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. I feel like maybe they definitely could have handled the COVID situation a little better in the whole world. Maybe if we would have just all been, like, on a hard lockdown for 2 weeks, we could have just avoided all of the crap that happened.
Yeah. No one leave your house.
Like, police literally going on the streets. If you are out in a car, go home.
Yeah.
Unless it's, like, absolutely necessary, like, oh, I have to go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
You cannot leave your home for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I would have been so good with that.
Yeah, me too.
Instead of losing an entire 2 years of my life that I don't really remember much of.
Yeah. That was a very bad time for me.
Yeah, it was.
I remember a lot.
Yeah.
A lot from 2020. That fucking sucked. 2020 was fucking ass, and I'm very happy we're past it. But also, we literally, like you said, we lost that time. That is time that we can never get back. That is, turning 18 that we will never get back. That is, now we're fucking 21. And it's like, how? I feel like I'm still in high school.
Wait all the time.
Literally.
That's why, like, stuff like that where it's like that song or like the slipping through my fingers. Those songs make me cry.
Tear up every
because
time.
it's like, oh my God, that's whittling me right now. But yeah, it's so, like, frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're the only ones that really feel like that. Because no one else is expressing these things.
Yeah, the only person, I've only seen one other person express that to me. Or not to me, but I've only seen one other person express that.
And like all these little kids that got their graduation this year, they don't get it. Yeah. They do not get it. As much as you can say that you get it, girl, you don't get it.
You don't. Yeah, and that's kind of something that I relate to on like a lot of different levels. Like, for example, if you get cheated on, people, like, that's so common. People know what that feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And sure, no two relationships are the same, but that feeling of betrayal and all this stuff and thinking this person would never do that to me, is something that everybody can relate to. Everybody who's experienced it can relate to.
Yeah.
But this graduation, like, lost time thing is like very similar to being like disabled. It's like me as somebody who is disabled and like is going through like hell on earth right now. Nobody can understand that, and nobody's able to understand that. Able-bodied people cannot understand it. There's no way. And it's the same thing. Someone whose schooling wasn't really affected by COVID, or who, they were really young when it happened or something, they can't even kind of
comprehend,
imagine the way that it would feel to go through what we went through.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not doing it to be, or like talking about it to be like a victim, but it's just, it fucking sucked, and that's the point of the matter. Like, everybody knows that it sucked.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't even know, girl.
I don't even know where my diploma is. I don't know where my cap and gown are. I don't know where my tassel is. None of that.
I got my stuff right there, which, like, part of me wants to take it down because my girl, get a grip.
Yeah.
You graduated so long ago. Put it out of its misery. It's dead. You're beating a dead horse. But I just haven't gotten to it. So, anyways. So we are at 57 minutes. Do we want to do media?
Yeah.
All right. I did not write my media down. But I have just been listening to podcasts lately. And probably I've been listening to a lot of Misfits, actually. And a little bit of System of a Down. Just like the songs that I've had on repeat from both of the bands. Podcasts that I've been listening to: Stretch and Fade, TMG podcast, the TMG podcast, Circle Time with Kelsey Cripple, Insanely Chill, Kodiko. There's a theme here. Brittany Broski's podcast, The Broski Report, and Emergency Intercom with Drew Phillips and Edney Pansor. So that's that. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and I've actually been doing so good at it. I get at least 10 kills a game now.
Dang.
So
no big deal.
Get on this level. I talked to my little cousin. I was like, hey, you still play Fortnite? And he was like, no.
What?
That's not cool anymore. And I said, okay. What tattoo is that?
What?
Oh, it's your son.
Yeah.
No, okay. I thought it was like a new one. And I was like, I did not know about that one. But Yeah, so apparently Fortnite's not cool anymore, but they just got an update where you can hatch a dinosaur if you find an egg, and you can ride the dinosaur. So tell me that that's not cool. Anyways, that's my media.
My media is Bees in the Trap by Nicki Minaj. Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now by the Smiths. I've been trying to study Call Me If You Get Lost because after the first few times listening through it, I realized I didn't fuck with most of the songs. But now that I'm going to see him,
You have to.
I have to. And I have to listen to the new, like, unreleased songs from the estate sale or whatever it's called. So
I have not kept up with so much of his new stuff.
yeah,
It
it's
is
hard.
crazy.
I wish I could do 2019 vlog.
I'm like, you remember Igor?
Igor.
Flower Boy, am I right? Yeah. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh, Wolf is really good.
Yeah. I really like Goblin. So.
Goblin on this.
Dude.
And then I've also been listening to musicals, like, kind of spread out. I'll just listen to, like, one musical song. And then I'll go back to my normal music. And then I, like, listen to another one. And then I go back to my normal music. I'm terrified that the musicals are going to be shown on my Spotify Wrapped.
It's too late for me at this point.
And then I've also been listening to a lot of RuPaul's music.
You better work.
Work it in.
Go, girl. Anyways.
And then for TV, I've only really been watching Bluey and The Walking Dead. Almost done with The Walking Dead.
Is the new season of Bluey on?
No. It still ends halfway through season 3.
No, when are they going to put the new
That's
episode?
what I'm saying. It's so annoying. By the way, if you ever want to start watching Bluey, I would recommend the sleepover episode and the bus episode. Those are
The bus is so
the
good.
bus episode is so good. Those are like my two.
Is it the Grannies
favorite
one?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than the
Grannies.
Yeah, better than the original Grannies episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the two episodes that I would highly recommend that you watch. And then I've also been watching YouTube every here and there, a little bit.
YouTube slays.
Yeah. I watch Curtis Connor's podcast, really good. And then I watch a little bit of Nick Is Not Green. And then this new person that I found, it's like called, their channel's called like Film by Cooper or something.
I've heard of them. I used to watch.
Yeah, they
I
do
don't-
like commentary videos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are the people that I'm watching at the moment. And Cody Co sometimes.
You want to know something real quick before we end this off? When we, like, YouTube was at its peak, like Zoella, Troye Sivan, the little gay boy.
Tuel.
The little gay boy. What was his name?
Connor Franta? Tyler Oakley.
Tyler Oakley. Connor O'Tuel. Sam Potter. Kean Lowry.
Oh my god, I've been watching Keen and JC also on YouTube.
Is it still going, their channel? Oh, cool.
They have some funny videos that are like very recent that are pretty funny. That I actually chuckled.
Bart Baker YouTube parodies and like all that. It went like a year ago. I looked back at that time in my life where I was just constantly on YouTube and I was like, how was I watching so much YouTube? How the hell was I doing that? But now I'm like back to that again, but with podcasts, and I'm like, okay, so
This
what
is
the
how
hell?
I was doing it.
Yeah. So I just got sucked in on a loop. Speaking of that, TikTok lives.
Yeah.
They keep me sucked in. I'll just keep swiping on them and swiping on them. I'll stop on those ladies that are like putting orders out and they're like scooping stuff from bins and like, this is your order. Have a good day. And they'll
Have you
like,
seen like the really weird ones of like really skinny, teeny tiny Asian girls like dancing?
oh yeah,
Those are
there was one
weird.
that I happened to cross. I stumbled across, and it was this woman laying on a bed reading, but you couldn't see her back half. And she was just like bouncing.
Oh, I've seen.
And like you could hear
those
clapping in the back, and
yeah,
she's reading.
Those are like old fashioned. Like those ones, like they were really popular for a while, like about a year ago. And I remember like commentary YouTubers were making videos about it and stuff.
Yeah, I remember seeing like a lot of stuff like that, where it's like there'd be a guy going like, oh, in the back, and like she'd just be reading a book, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, girl,
Like what?
sure, he's really doing something.
Content, wow.
Yeah. There's also like, have you seen like the wood soup ones where they like mix around like wooden beads and stuff in a pot, and there's like the skeleton puppet?
No.
I need to show you that. Anyways, we're back, baby.
Yes.
Woo!
Welcome us back. Cause we're here, we're queer, and we're totally clear, and we're better than ever.
And yep, we're big, we're bad, we're bold, and we're beautiful,
And better, and stronger, and harder, and faster.
thumbnail. What should we do for the thumbnail? We could go like this. No. No, maybe
we
we
could do
can-
like a.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
Or like a little bit of a like.
So
You
yeah.
pick what you want, Chewy.
Happy Pride Month, and I hope you guys are glad that we're back. And pray for me, and
Start a chain in the comments saying pray for Jan.
yeah, and also let me know if you guys are going to flog, because I need someone to go with.
And let us know about your perfect summer day,
Ooh yeah.
because I would love to hear it. If there's something different, or if it's the same, even let us know.
Let me know. Anyways, so yeah, that's episode 32.
Oh my god. Seemed like just 5 weeks ago we put out episode 31. Anyways, thank you
Alright,
so
guys,
much for
thank
listening and
you.
watching.
Do all the things.
You know what to do, but you never do it. So do it this time, because we're back and better than ever, I hope.
Yes.
Slay.
Alright,
Okay.
guys. Bye.
Bye.